Hey everybody, Crystal Kitsune here, and you're probably wondering what the fuck is this on my screen? I just see grass. This particular game is called The Endless Forest. Now, I mentioned this game before when I was playing Neva. It reminded me a lot of The Endless Forest. Took me a while to decide to go ahead and do it, because it's not really a game so much right now. It's like a experience. If you've never heard of The Endless Forest, it is a project that two people, and probably tons of other people, but two in general, that started this many years ago, and they're just like trying to get it back into the eyes of the people by like green light or something like that. They're trying to get funding for it. So, like, if you go to their webpage, if you search for the Endless Forest, I put a link to their page back with Neva, and I mentioned that they were trying to greenlight it or get funding for it. So that hasn't changed, as far as I know. I should research this shit before I do videos, but I'm really horrible about that. But this is called The Endless Forest. And you can't really tell because there's a bunch of grass in the way, but there's actually a deer in here. If you click wake him up, start moving, he'll wake up, and you'll see that there's like a, you click to move, essentially, and there's supposed to be a way to zoom in, but apparently I can't do that. You can use the arrow keys. You're supposed to be able to zoom in, but I don't have my mouse with me, so I won't be able to zoom in. But this is your little deer. Let me see if I can scroll in that way, scroll in that way. No, I can't do it. Okay. Well, anyway, so basically you just run around as a deer. You're supposed to be able to... There, we did something. There we go. Oop, sorry, didn't mean to do that. Okay, I clicked in. Dang it, I keep clicking outside of the freaking game. So this is the deer. It has a humanish, like, face, which is kind of weird. And I've got flowers on my antlers. I don't know why he's not. There we go. So it has, like, a human-like face, and that's what makes it kind of weird, is that you're not just a deer, you're a deer with a human face. And there's many different kinds of deer. Like, you start out as a fawn. And that's kind of like your starting point. Excuse me. I've had this account for many years. And so I'm still a regular deer version. Like, when you... There's other little things that you can do. There's other deer in this particular world, I guess you could call it. You go to different I don't know why it's not running. You see on the sides there are like there we go. You just have to hold and click and you'll go. Okay, so there's like these little icons up here. There's one here, there's one there, there's one down here, and like 3 of them over here. Those are like a map kind of thing. It shows you where things are. There's like nothing really special about them. They're just like kind of like waypoints or points of interest, I guess you could call it. I have this actually pretty low. It's actually more lush than that. Like, if you want to put the graphics on pretty high, you can get like a lot of grass and whatnot. But for this particular one, I didn't want to, you know, freak you out with too much graphics and shit. So basically, you just run around and you just go to different places. And there are other deer in the game, which are other people. But most of the time when you see the other people, they're kind of like AFK. So here comes one up, or up one. And you see we have like these little glyphs on top of our heads. That's just our name. Like, there's no chat in the game. There's like no, hey, what you doing? You know, dear high five, bro fist, whatever. There's no like communication except for body language. There is a tab down here which you can click on, which will bring up a series of emotes or whatever. So you can click on them and you can lay down, or you can stand up, stand back up. There are bowing, head tilt, whatever that is, bowing your head, weird stances, rolling over like a dumbass, or laughing. That's LOL. I don't know what these other ones are supposed to be, but you got shy, you know, complacent, or not complacent, but like submissive. And then you got this one here, which is scratching, rearing, nodding, shake head, or dancing. There's a dance. And you can call out to other deer, see if anybody, that I guess puts the ears up so you can listen to see what's going on. The glyphs that are here, those are other people that they're like really faint. But these things here are these ones, the white ones, those are landmarks. So we went to the big one down here, which is the tree. Okay, you can stop now. And then bouncing, I guess. Yeah. So that's like all the little emoticons and things. And I probably won't be able to find all the, where's my thing? There it is. If you go straight forward, we should run into the and the reason why they call it an endless forest is because it just, like, it seems endless, but it's not. Like, you keep running one way, you'll run into the tree again. Like, if I kept going this direction, I'd run into that big tree that was, we were at just before. So this is a cemetery. I don't know why there's a cemetery here. But there is, apparently. There used to be there's like these little secrets and stuff like that. Like, if you go and, go into a patch of orange flowers, you'll get them in your antlers. If you go to a patch of purple flowers, you'll get those in your antlers. Not quite sure what else everything else does, but we'll go this way because there is that, like a twin pillar thing that we can go to. I mean, it's basically just running around. When I first found this game, I don't even remember where I was or what I was looking for, but I heard about it. You know, I read about it, and I downloaded it, and it was around the same time I think I was playing, Maple Story or something. I just wanted something like a little low-key or whatever, and I found this, but it's not really a game. Like, you don't really do anything. The people that are in this game are basically just like AFK, you know, like, you don't talk with people. There's once in a while you'll get like a person that's actually in the game, and like the last time I played, there was a couple people in the game, and we were communicating by dancing. And so, like I said, there's no chat function in the game. You can't actually like go and see, there's a person there that's got like a big antlers. See if I can get closer. See, they got, I think it's like multiple people all laying in one area. That's why it looks so weird. Where's that double thing? Okay, there. Oop, clicked out of the game again. It's really easy to click out of the game unless you do full screen, but I don't have it at full screen. I have it like, okay, here. So here's like the things, and if you kneel towards, oop, get back over here. If you kneel at it, get back over here. Then you get like, go and kneel. You get like, you turned white, but you don't get that permanently. You just get it temporary. This is like a holy, like, deity or something that you're, you know, praying to. But after a while, you'll turn white, pure white. But it's a temporary thing. But there's like other things that you can do. Like other people can give you things. I'm not quite sure how you go about like getting upgraded. Upgraded, like in the sense that there's like different antlers, different plants that you can put in your antlers. See, now I'm albino white. I'm a holy deer. Okay, so there was another thing that we can look at. Where'd it go? Come on. So there's another deer there. I wanted to go in the direction of the other thing there. This thing, which there's like a mound of rocks that you can climb onto. So, as I said, this isn't a game, it's just an experience. It's back in its heyday, there was like a lot more people in, and then you could run around with other people. Oh, I guess it's the fairy ring. A ring of mushrooms. See, then my white power went away. And my flowers went away too, so that's kind of sad. But see, now that's in front of me, so if I would have went straight, I would run back into those rocks. Dang it. Quit clicking out of the fucking game. And I mentioned before, like, if you wanted to look at this, you could go check it out yourself. I'll put the leaves are, or the flowers are still there. Cool. You see, there's a deer over here. But as I was saying, there like is a way that you can like have others give you things. I don't know what like the unlockable things are, or how you get like the other skins or horns or antlers or whatever. It's been a while since I actually like got into this game, so that's why I don't know a lot about it. I used to remember, you know, how you could go about doing it. I think it's like if you donate money to their cause, then you'll get like some perks or something like that. I'm not sure. All of that would be on their webpage if you're interested in backing the game experience, whatever. But like, it's not really a game, because a game has like a point, you know? Like, this is more of a relaxing sort of, you know, strolling around in a forest as a deer with, you know, soothing sounds. Like, you got birds chirping in the background and, you know, that kind of stuff. So it's mostly just a relaxation tool. It's not really a game, because if this was a game, there would be a point to everything that, like, quests or a mission or, you know, like, something like that. Something linear or even open world that has a point and an end, you know, end to go to. Excuse me. Like with Minecraft. Minecraft has an end. A lot of people don't know that. Excuse me. But Minecraft does have an end. The ideal part of Minecraft is to find an ender portal or make one and go to the end and fight the ender dragon. And then you get this big old long, like, you know, outro, you know, not title screen, but like two people talking to one another about you. And then it's like a big long, like 30 minutes long, kind of almost. Because in that one live stream that Bob did, we went and killed the ender dragon, and it was like everybody got that same screen, but then we turned it off and then we were fine. But still, it's like there's an end to that game. This game doesn't have an end. It just has an endless loop of relaxation. So, excuse me, if you're stressed out and you want something to go to that's relaxing and just you like forests, you like calming, this is the game for you. So again, I'll leave the link to this particular experience in the description below, where you can go and download it for yourself. And I just thought, since I did mention it like a while ago now, when I played Neva, I thought I'll go ahead and show them. You know, it's a recordable thing, so I figured, why not? So I went ahead and said, okay, I'll show off the Endless Forest, which is mostly, it's kind of like a not really a walkthrough, not really a tour, but it's just like an experience. And it doesn't portray itself as well recorded and you're watching it. Like, you have to experience it for yourself. Like, you have to go into the game and you have to, like, experience, you know, the whole kit and caboodle, whatever there is of it. So that's probably gonna be it. There's not really much else to this thing. You just wander around. And since the mouse is like so, I need to get a battery for that fucking mouse back there because I keep forgetting about it. But it's recommended that you have a really good trackpad, or at least a mouse, external mouse or something, because you'll be turning and whatnot a lot if you're running. Shitty trackpads are not that good for this game, but it's not controller supported, so you can't like plug in a controller and just sit there and go like this. I tried that. That's why I had to use the trackpad. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this particular game. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and make sure you share it with your friends. Follow me on Instagram and Tumblr. It's not Instagram and Tumblr, Twitter and Instagram. I'm kind of out of it today. I don't really feel good, but so follow me on Twitter and Instagram. If you go over onto this side, there'll be a video that YouTube suggests that you check out. Here in the center will be a picture of my face. You can click on that and go subscribe. Go over there. There'll be a link to merchandise if you're interested in some merch, t-shirt or a tote bag right now. At least until, you know, some sales start pouring in, then I'll start doing like other designs and other options. That's gonna be it. So thanks so much for watching, everybody. And again, the link to the game will be in the description, so check it out if you're interested, and I'll see everybody next time. Bye bye.